One man. No army, no weapons, no throne. And yet his ideas shook an entire empire. Why were the rulers of Athens so afraid of him? Why did they say, "This man cannot be allowed to live"? Today we tell the story of history's most dangerous philosopher, Socrates. 5th century BCE Athens, the birthplace of democracy, or so the world remembers. But beneath the glory, Athens was fragile. Broken by war, divided by politics, filled with suspicion. And right in the middle of this turmoil stood a strange man named Socrates. He wrote no books, gave no speeches. He only stopped people in the street and asked one question. That simple question would shake an entire city. Socrates was not impressive to look at. A short, ordinary man with a long beard, bare feet, and a peculiar walk. But inside burned a fire, the hunger for truth. He questioned everyone, soldiers, poets, merchants, even powerful politicians. And slowly fear began to spread. Because time after time Socrates exposed the truth. The so-called wise men were not wise at all. Why would a philosopher be seen as dangerous? Because Socrates questioned the very foundations of society. He taught young people, do not follow blindly. Question everything: religion, laws, tradition. For the rulers, this was a nightmare. What happens when citizens no longer obey without question? His enemies accused him of a great crime, corrupting the youth of Athens. In 399 BCE, Socrates was arrested. The charges: inventing new gods and leading the youth astray. In front of 500 jurors, the old philosopher stood calmly and declared, "I have only served the truth. If that brings death, I accept it." The verdict was clear: guilty. His sentence: death by drinking poison hemlock. Socrates sat with his friends and students. The cup of poison was placed before him. They begged him to escape, to flee the city, but he refused. "If I break the law, then everything I taught was a lie." He lifted the cup, drank deeply, and calmly lay down. The man who fought only with questions met his end in silence. But Socrates' death did not silence his ideas. His student Plato wrote them down. Plato's student was Aristotle, and Aristotle's philosophy became the foundation of Western thought. The man declared too dangerous to live ended up shaping the future of the world. History proves one thing: you can kill a man, but you cannot kill an idea. Socrates showed that silencing the truth only makes it louder. And that is why he was not just a philosopher, he was a revolution that could never be allowed to live.